What are yokai, and where do they come from? Put simply, yokai are supernatural creatures of Japanese folklore. The word in Japanese is a combination of yo, meaning bewitching, and kai, meaning strange. Yokai encompasses more than just monsters and demons. It also includes certain kinds of gods, known as kami, or ghosts, bakemono, magical animals, transformed humans, urban legends, and other strange phenomena. Over the years, many different words have been used as translations, such as demon, monster, goblin, and spirit. But each of these words carries culture baggage. None of them quite does the trick of capturing the essence of yokai. It is broad and vague term. Nothing exists in the English language that matches up exactly like samurai, geisha, ninja, and sushi. Yokai just works better left in Japanese. Where do yokai come from? Japanese mythology is an amalgamation of several traditions. The foundation comes from the folk religions of isolated tribes living across the Japanese islands. Later, these tribes merged and forged their beliefs into the Shinto religion. Contact with China and India brought Buddhism and Hindu cosmologies, which were incorporated seamlessly into the existing folklore. Japan's oldest recorded histories go back to the 8th century CE. These books contain the creation, myths, and legendary prehistory of Japan, including stories of emperors descended from the gods. Over the following centuries, other books and scrolls were written which cataloged the legends and folklore of Japan. These works contain the earliest records of Japan's gods, demons, and other supernatural creatures. From the 17th through the 19th centuries, Japan experienced an unprecedented flourishing of culture and art. Ghost stories exploded in popularity, along with tales of monsters and strange happenings from the various regions of the country. During this period, the first mythical bestiaries were assembled by folklorists and artists like Toriyama Sakien and Sawaki Sushi. These entrepreneurs collected the oral traditions of rural Japan, adding a few monsters of their own and creating mass market entertainment for commercial consumption by the growing urban population. Yokai bestiaries began as collections of painted scrolls and later expanded into multi-volume illustrated encyclopedias of strange tales and supernatural stories. Toriyama's illustrated Night Parade of 100 Demons set the stage for other famous artists. The yokai tradition was born and would eventually expand into every aspect of Japanese culture. After fading away during the World War II war years, yokai re-emerged during the 20th century and were popularized by manga artist Mizuki Shiguro. His comic series Je no Kitaro reintroduced yokai to post-war Japan and caused a second explosion of interest in supernatural monsters and ghosts. Mizuki's comics and illustrated encyclopedias brought yokai out of the distant past and into modern Japan, where they have continued to be an important aspect of popular culture. The influence of yokai can be felt in Japanese books, movies, animation, product design, video games, and more. Today, as Japanese culture becomes more and more global, yokai are becoming known all over the globe. Alright, so before we move on to the first yokai, as you can see in the picture, that is the Kappa. I'd just like to say please visit MatthewMayer.net and yokai.com. Those are Matthew Mayer's website. He has all this information on there if you guys want to see it. Buy his books, highly recommend them. I have, of course, Night Parade of 100 Demons, and his other book, The Hour of Meeting Evil Spirits. I don't know about the other one. There's going to be a new book, I believe. But anyways, these videos will never be monetized. So I'm doing it out of a hobby and respect for the author. I'm not going to monetize anything. I contacted him on Facebook a couple of months ago, and he said I can read the text and use some of the images so long as I don't monetize them. So I will not be monetizing these videos. So I hope you guys enjoy. I'm going to leave a link to his websites in the description box. And now let's get started on the information of Kappa. So if you can see here, here's some images. The first image of the Kappa is from the book. This one is just one that I saw on Google. I believe it's from a movie. I'm not sure from which one though. But that is the Kappa. So let me read you guys the information of the Kappa. Kappa. Translation: River Child. Alternate names: Kawataro, Kawako. Habitat: rivers, lakes, ponds, waterways, cisterns, and wells. Found throughout Japan. Diet: omnivorous, prefers cucumbers and human entrails. Appearance: Kappa are aquatic reptilian humanoids who inhabit the rivers and streams flowing over Japan. Clumsy on land, they are at home in the water and thrive during the warm months. Kappa are generally the size and shape of a human child, yet despite their small stature, they are physically stronger than a grown man. Their scaly skin ranges from a deep earthy green to bright reds and even blue. Kappa bodies are built for swimming. They have webbed, thumbless hands and feet, a turtle-like beak and shell, and an elastic waterproof skin that reeks of fish and is said to be removable. Other inhuman traits include 3 anuses that allow them to pass 3 times as much gas as humans, and forearms attached to one another inside of their shells. Pulling on one arm lightens it while the other arm contracts. But their most distinguishing characteristic is a dish-like depression that lies on top of their skulls. This dish is the source of a Kappa's power and must be kept filled with water at all times. Should the water be spilled and the dish dry up, the Kappa will be unable to move, and it may even die. Behavior: while younger Kappa are frequently found in family groups, adult Kappa live solitary lives. However, it is common for Kappa to befriend other yokai and sometimes even people. Possessed of a keen intelligence, Kappa are one of the few yokai able to learn human languages. They are highly knowledgeable about medicine and the art of setting bones. According to legend, friendly Kappa taught these skills to humans. For fun, they love causing mischief, practicing martial arts like sumo wrestling, and playing games of skills like shogi. Kappa are proud and stubborn, but also fiercely honorable. They never break a promise. Kappa will eat almost anything, but they are particularly fond of 2 foods: cucumbers and raw innards, particularly human anuses. Interactions: Kappa are revered into Shinto as a kind of water god. It is not uncommon to see offerings of cucumbers made at riverbanks by devout humans. In return, Kappa help people by irrigating fields, befriending lonely children, or competing with adults in sports and games. Kappa can also be crass and dangerous. Lakes and rivers where they live are often marked with warning signs. Kappa particularly despise cows and horses and will attack the animals for no reason at all. Mischievous by nature, they loudly pass gas in public and love to pick up women's kimonos. Sometimes their mischief turns violent. Kappa have been known to kidnap or rape swimming women and kill people. A Kappa preferred method of attack is to drown its victims or bite them to death underwater. Kappa also devour humans alive. Usually they go for the rear end to get at the shirikodama, a mythical ball of flesh located just inside the anus. In the water, there is no escape for anyone who crosses a Kappa. On land, however, it is possible to outwit one. The honorable Kappa will feel obliged to return a bow. If it can be tricked into bowing so low that the water in its dish spills out, it can be overcome. Once bested, Kappa have been made to swear loyalty and friendship to their victor for the rest of their lives. Alright, so hope you guys enjoyed. This has been the first episode of Yokai. First Yokai's name is Kappa. Remember to check out Matthew Mayer's books and his websites down in the description below. Subscribe if you want. This is the first episode. I mostly upload gaming videos, but from time to time I will be uploading this type of content. So if you like my stuff, subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay safe.